Today's webcast is brought to you by Liberty Bell Agency, a provider of title insurance and closing services in Pennsylvania. The default rates for the first and second mortgages stabilized in July following a month of increases, and a drop in REO sales is driving the continuing decline in cash sales share ahead on Wednesday's News Wrap. The default rates for both first and second mortgages held steady from June to July, while the composite index dropped by 1 basis point after all three increased from May to June, according to S&P Experian Consumer Credit Default Indices for July 2015, released Thursday. The composite default rate fell by 1 basis point down to 0.92% in July after increasing by 5 basis points in June from May's historic low of 0.88%. The first mortgage default rate was unchanged from June to July at 0.80% after jumping by 6 points in June from May's historic low of 0.74%. The second mortgage default held at a 0.55% from June to July, following a spike of 13 basis points in June from a historic low of 0.42% in May. 4 of the 5 major cities covered in the report experienced an increase in default rate from June to July. Chicago, Miami, Los Angeles, and New York all saw default rates rise, while Dallas experienced a decline in default rate. The share of total residential home sales in May 2015 that made up all of the cash sales was 31.9%, down from 35.1% in May 2014, according to CoreLogic's cash sales data for May 2015 released on Tuesday. The cash sales share has declined year over year every month since January 2013. May's share marked 29 consecutive months of declines for cash sales as a percentage of total home sales, according to the CoreLogic chief economist Frank Notaft. A drop in REO sales has been behind the continuing decline in cash sales share. You can check out these stories on the latest happenings in the industry right here on our site. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again on Thursday. Until then, stay with DSNews.com for all of your most relevant default servicing news.